You guys are probably thinking, here she goes again with her worm casting. I just cannot say too much about this wonderful, earthly, organic fertilizer that I have discovered a few years ago. And I think that it's time now to revisit vermicomposting, and that's just simply worm casting poop and then just creating a lot more of them. Not only is it earth friendly, eco friendly, and fertilized and plant friendly, these worm castings are just the best. It's like Red Bull for our plants. Not only does it create enzymes that will feed the plants and make it all healthy and strong, it also feeds the cells of the actual plant with enough nutrients in them to be able to ward off any kind of insect that tries to attack it. I mean, you name it, especially mealybugs. Mealybugs are like the worst in the world. And if you want a nice, strong, healthy, and clean succulent garden, this is, I can't say enough about it. It just works for me when I make worm tea, which I'm going to show you how to do it today. It just makes I could see my plants actually thriving, especially the indoor plants that are not exposed to the elements outside. I get leaves, huge leaves. I get new growths, and even my worst nightmare, which is the ZZ plant, which is my new nemesis indoor. That's the one that I'm always killing. I don't water it so much anymore because I've discovered that it is a bulb and it acts like a succulent, which means succulents don't really like a lot of water. So I don't water it. I only water it every other week. So and I only very sparingly water it. And these are the nutrients and the minerals that you can find in the worm casting. I mean, it's very, you can really tell, just by looking at it, because it looks like soil. You can't really tell that it's fertilizer, but it is fertilizer. It doesn't burn the plant. And it's just an all-around perfect thing because you can do it in any form. Like even the horse manure and the plant food that you buy from the grocery store or the Target, Walmart, they're very harsh on the plants, and you really have to measure it. With worm casting, you don't have to measure it. You could just throw it in there and it'll do its job. And when the food goes through the body of the worm and it gets processed, when it comes out, it emits some oil that disperses through the roots and the soil and everything, so that it stays a lot longer. And it is very, very potent and very, very beautiful. Look at this. And it doesn't smell like poop, really. It smells like earth. So I can't say enough about it, but here's a way to be able to make worm tea, and I'll show you in a second. Here is my fertilizer brew for my worm casting. What I have in here is, as you can see, the water is green because it is rainwater. And then I put a bag of worm casting in this mesh bag. Then I put probably about a quarter cup of sugar in there just to activate I forgot the name of it, the microbes. Okay, so just to activate the microbes from the worm casting and feed it, so that this will be very potent fertilizer. And what I'm doing is I'm bubbling it up, aerating it with my aerator. It's not It's not one of those pumps that you put in the aquarium. It's a bubbler. Look at, that's a bubbler. So it's going to bubble it up and mix it all together. And then what I can do with this is I can water my plants inside and my plants outside. So that's my fertilizer. The reason why I'm doing this is because the indoor plants have sand on top of it, so the gnats won't drop their eggs in the sand. So I really can't water from the top. So I have to feed them from the bottom. So what I'm gonna do, since this is really, really heavy, I'm gonna add some more water, rainwater in it. And then what I'm gonna do with that after this is bubbled up, I would say about a couple hours, and it should be ready. Should be overnight, but a couple hours this should be ready. And I'm going to fill up my 2-gallon water jugs, you know, the ones that you get from the grocery store. I'm gonna fill those up, and then I'm gonna use those for watering my indoor plants. You can see there's already like mosquitoes in it. Hopefully they die. I should put some hydrogen peroxide in it to kill those mosquito, what are they called? Yeah, you know, the ones that swim around that become mosquitoes later on. That. Okay, I'll show you in a while. Those bubbles. This is ready to go. And coming to my channel and supporting me. If you find any value with this videos and you learned something, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and shoot me a comment. And I just love to hear from you guys. Have a nice day. Bye guys. See ya.